Hey, everybody, welcome to the Duranify Show. Tonight we have John Carroll from JC Flying, and can't wait to talk to him. But first of all, Jenna, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good, Al. How are you doing after being away for a little bit? Um, been kind of fighting the evil bug, I guess. You,
Yeah, and luckily the Omicron version is not as bad as the 2020 version. I got it, and this is like my 14th day since I started getting a little bit of sniffles and scratchy eyes, and then the sore throat came next, and then sneezing and coughing, and then felt pretty bad for 2 days. Like the fifth day, felt pretty bad, and then it slowly diminished. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
yeah, no, that's good. That's as long as it doesn't get worse. That's
Ag-
that's good.
Agreed. Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed. How's
As
things
long as it
there?
doesn't get worse, that's
Pardon?
How's things in New York?
Oh, good. Weather's been really fantastic. So we're just down in
Yeah.
Lancaster over the weekend and stocked up on a bunch of stuff. Usually go down there once a year and get tons of stuff: meats, candy, fruits, dried fruit, pot pies, all sorts of good stuff.
Oh man, sounds so awesome.
So yeah, I mean, the Amish, I mean, they do it up right. There's no doubt about it. So yeah,
Summertime is fun, and I mean, doesn't it seem like summertime just goes by really fast?
yes, way too fast. I mean, count the weekends. We basically got 12 of them, right? June, July, August.
I
September
know.
hits. So it's like I mean, somebody flips the switch. It's just done. And what are we now? The middle of July. How many weeks do we have left? About six.
Isn't that
So,
crazy?
and most of them are accounted for already.
I know, right? Well, I know John's backstage, so let's bring John in and let's hear his story, how he got into drones, and then we'll get on the topics. So, all right,
Awesome.
John, how are you, sir?
Hi, everybody. Al, Jenna, good to see you.
Hi,
Good to
John.
be on board here.
It is a pleasure having you, man. You are just such a sweet gentleman, and we want to hear your story, how you got into the drones. How did you get into drones?
Okay, thank you for having me, Al and Jenna. Good to be here. I got into drones. I came from the RC world and into drone. One day I was in Best Buy and I said, "Huh, drone." I looked at this thing and it was a Phantom 3. They had just come out. And it might have been in the so 15, around 15. So I bought that and read the instructions, took it out, took it up, flew a distance out, not too far. And I said, wait a minute. I could tell where the front and the back was. So I said, return to home. So I said, hey, hit that. So I hit return to home and it came back. So I
Oh
said,
my
oh. So then I got the Litchi app. It just come out, and it was only for Phantom. So all I did, I would do the waypoints on the Litchi, and that's the only way I would fly. Every time I went somewhere, I said, okay, I pull up a map where I am, and set waypoints all around, and then hit go and let it fly around. So that's the only way I flew was waypoints. I didn't do, the FPV thing by hand. And so one day I got nervous. I said, I got to fly this thing and did some videos. I started from there with that. Then my next drone, oh no, they came out with the Phantom 3. Then there was the Phantom 3 Advanced or Pro, something like that. Came out seemed like weeks later. Then the next month it seemed like the Phantom 4 came out. So I said, huh. So I got that thing. And what I did, I flew the waypoint thing some more. It didn't work. I said, the clock's not broke, don't fix it. So anyway, then I started video and all. And let's see, then next. Oh yeah, Hawk took my Phantom 3.
No way. A hawk? What?
I was I was looking right at him, and I was videoing. It seemed like they had me timed. It was during the around September, October, the year they would start coming flying around, and when I would go out, I take the bird up, and then here they come out of the trees. I said, these guys got me timed when I'm going to fly this thing. Anyway, they're flying around, so I'm flying around. They never bothered it. And one day, one just swooped right down on it. It was it was a good distance. I could see the drone. I could see him, and he snatched the drone. I guess the blades are messing with him, whatever, hurting him. And I saw the drone fall into some trees. I hit find my drone and so on. And I remember from where I was, I drove about 3/4 of a mile, watching the beep 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 on the
Oh
phone,
man.
and then had to walk back through some daggone cotton field. The cotton was up to my waist, and
Oh.
I'm heading towards this tree line, looking at the beeper beep 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 beep, and it got closer and closer, and then finally there I was. I said, "Wow, he got me right here," but I couldn't see anything because it was so thick. A couple of neighbors and I, we went out there. It took 3 days, and we couldn't find anything. Chopping brush,
No
chopping.
way.
So thick. It was so thick. It must have been way back in there. We couldn't get to it. So I said, "Well, heck, uh, fall will be here pretty soon. Wait till the leaves fall off the trees and find it." And when again, we never found it. I never found it. It's still back in there somewhere, I guess. So then my next one was Hudson. I'm subscribed to Al at this time. And I see Al fooling around with these Hubs and him and Marcus and QC guy Chris. So I said, I'm gonna try one of those. So I got the Hubset, and believe it or not, I lucked out and got a good one because I never had a problem. I never did the update.
Yeah.
And I was watching Al
Yeah.
fall out of the sky every 5 minutes. I started my nickname for Al back then. This was around let's see, 17. And yeah, it was 17. And I said, let me watch Crash Gordon here. So that was my nickname for Al, the Crash King. Yeah. It was funny. And then let's see. Then I got the Hudson, the two, the Xeno 2.
Oh, you
fell
got the
out.
Xeno too.
It fell out the sky in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, like mine.
Yeah, I was going along and I lost connection, so I said I had to be back in a minute or two. And now I'm going, wow, it's been a little while now. I had to find my drone. I found it, and I repaired it and everything. Then I couldn't get a camera, so then next day I stayed away from DJI. DJI back in the day, the customer service was bad, and I didn't fool with them. So then I
Yeah.
got
Those days, they even had Horizon issues too, and because I remember when I first got my Spark. I don't know, Jenna, did you have a Horizon issue with your Spark too?
I don't know if I did or not. I don't recall. But then again, I may not have known enough to actually know that I would have had
No,
one.
right?
So
Yeah. And that's the thing about the YouTube community or the drone community in YouTube, I should say, is that we're always pointing out these little idiosyncrasies, and then we go, huh, I think I have it too. If you would have never told me about it, I would have never seen it, right? And
well, that's the
so,
beauty in essence of having a community because where I am here, there's a few people that fly drones, but I mean here in Binghamton, for instance, we're not all connected. There's not like a real sense of community per se. I mean, Scott is way more of a community here, right here now, and I mean it's a lot more interactive and engaging, and so yeah, I mean that's kind of how we help people and direct people and input and just try to make the hobby better for all of us, which is awesome.
Mhm.
Well said. Well said. Agreed. 100%. I mean, without the community we have and the support group we have and all the knowledge transfer that we do, it is just fantastic that we're able to, have a media to do this. But we got to remember that the YouTube media that we have is not ours. Google owns it, and they can turn it off anytime they want. So, you know, make sure you keep your content somewhere else too, and just in case they decide to turn off your channel for some reason,
I'm
just
listening.
make sure you
But
have
yeah,
a content.
we do have a
Yeah.
good community. People is friendly and always willing to help. I know I'll try to help people as much as I can. I see other drone flyers there. How do you do this? How do you do that? And glad to help along. And fly together with them, this and that. Uh, and it's fun. It's just fun teaching them. And then
Yeah,
Yeah.
very
when they
fun.
apply, what you trained them or taught them to do, it feel at least it gives me a good feeling that they're doing it. You watch them come along.
Yeah, I've got two other girls in flying drones, and I think maybe the second week in August, I'm going to be taking my finance guy out. He wants, we're talking when we're, kind of doing finance, whatnot, we're talking, and he was just really interested. So that's going to be like the second week in August, and probably get him interested in drones. So, you know,
Hmm.
1 to 3, 1 to 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a great ambassador, Jenna. I mean, really, you are definitely a leader, and
Well, I don't know about that, but well, no, I mean, we all are, Al. I mean, I mean, you've helped me, with FPV, and maybe we'll get together tomorrow night and we'll finish up that build. And John, you were talking about your photography, just helping people. And, that's how you know we share our passions. I mean,
Yeah.
if you keep a tight lip, right? I mean, well, hell,
yeah,
that's fun.
yeah. I would like to change the passion to obsession.
Yeah, my wallet says it's an obsession. It's not a passion. Yeah,
um, no, no, I agree. It is a passion, and and that's why we like doing what we do. So, it really is
yeah,
pretty cool.
Well, and you see, let's see, when you hear, oh, I just love my drones. I love drones. I mean, I don't love no drone. Yeah. I don't love things. Yeah, I like my drones a lot. I like them a lot. I'm not gonna say I love them, but I like them. Uh, yeah, I don't sleep with them and none of this stuff. I don't dream about them. But I mean, some
uh-oh.
folks it's a little old. Yeah, well,
No, just kidding, just
yeah,
kidding.
well, no,
No,
it's
no.
I
I
don't
mean,
sleep
when
with
you
them.
said you don't sleep with them, I mean, it's it's my dog, and yeah, we just won't go there. That's all.
Yeah, you love you love your pets, and
Yes,
everything. But
yes, I do love my pets.
yeah,
Who doesn't? I mean, a dog is such a loyal creature, right? I mean, oh my gosh. Where
Yeah,
are you, Leo? He had been. So let's take a look at one of John's videos. You want me to play that video? You want me to play, John? And let's speak to.
whatever you want to do, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do, Al. Um,
Well, guys, if you haven't subscribed to JC Flying, please do. I'm going to put the banner across here for John.
what you doing, son? What are you doing?
Um, and so this is his channel, guys. And I'll put it in the chat also. But
wow,
yeah,
is he
he's,
standing up or sitting down?
No,
Yeah.
he's standing up. He's standing up. He's a big boy.
Oh, I was gonna say he has a big head.
Oh, yeah, yeah. He's a big boy.
okay. Let me see if I can find that video and then we'll play. All
I want
right.
to go. I want to catch that moon tonight. I
Oh
got
yeah.
my.
Is it going to be
Oh,
another supermoon or like a continuation?
It's sunset in the southeast sky. Right as sunset, the moon's gonna rise. You know that red moon thing. You know
yeah.
Yeah,
that,
I was
That,
in Boston yesterday.
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah. It. What do they call it? Something.
supermoon.
Get the name of, but it's like the red moon. You know the red moon that
Yeah.
comes up. I caught one of that in one of my videos. Well, this moon, the moon is actually it's gonna appear larger, 2 times larger or 5 times larger than it normally does. And
that
when
is
it rises,
correct, Jenna.
and
You
it'll
would
take
answer
place
that question
rise.
correctly in the test. Supermoon. Sorry to step
Yeah,
on you, John.
supermoon. And it
All
was
right.
last. It was last night, tonight, and tomorrow,
Nice. All
and
right.
it'll
Let's see.
follow sunset.
Oh, what am I doing here? Oh yeah,
I
here
gotta.
we go. I'm going to share that my screen, and it has John's video in it, and I'm going to enlarge it and share it. So
Yeah, I've come a long way from waypoints.
what are you
And that's
flying here, John?
that's not DJI FPV, and I'm just learning. Uh, I'm real careful with that thing. I baby it. Uh, I guess I have a lot of respect for it, if you know what I'm saying. You know?
You like it. You don't love it. You like it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
He likes it
But
a lot.
yeah, I like it a lot. In fact, I'm flying it more than my other drones. Uh, you have to fly this thing every day to you really get the hang of it, you know. I've only fly my other drones when I'm doing some work, like the past few days, busy. Um, and this is over my friend's and his wife's property. They have 5 acres and told me to come out anytime. No one has to be home, whatever. Just come
So
on
what
out.
county is this? And near what city is this, John?
Wow.
I'm sorry.
What county or city is this?
Oh yeah, that actually is just outside Fayetteville, North Carolina, and it's called Hope County. It's a lot of land, a small town. You could spit across the whole town. You know, you take a spit, it'll go from one end of town to the other. And
Well, it looks like you're having a great time flying it, man.
yeah, it is a good place to fly it.
Yeah, it's
And
quite a playground.
it has a lot of land and all this, but it's a small place. And me being a New Yorker, you know, it's a culture shock. You know what I mean? You know, I go, oh, what'd you say? Where you from? I said, I don't know. I'm from New York. I'm not from here. You can tell he's a Yankee. You know. So get that thing over there. What thing? There's a lot of things. What is it? You know. Get what? You know. Anyway,
Yeah.
the,
So you.
the flips are pretty easy to do. The rolls are loops. That's what they
Yeah,
call them,
Lou.
loops. Yeah, the loop. I kind of stay away from those. I'm not. I've done some, but I don't know. The flip, those are simple. You just keep the horizon lined up and go. You know.
So Jenna, question for you. Do you do a lot of split S's now that you're in full acro mode with your
Uh,
FPV experience?
who? Oh, me?
Jenna, do you do your split S's? It'll come up and then instead of doing a flip like this, you'll turn around and
Um, I've probably done that by accident. Um, um, yeah, I need to get. I haven't flown for a couple weeks, so I need to get out. I want to actually fly this weekend. So
I hear you. Me too. Me
yeah,
too.
I
Yeah.
know what he's talking about now. Because Jenna, I've done it a couple of times. It was by accident. You know, it's coming down
yeah,
around and doing that, and straight. I've done it by accident.
right. And so I've done a lot by accident.
Yeah,
So
me
and then,
too.
then it's just a question of trying to do it on purpose when you want to do it. I mean, that itself is entirely two different things. Doing it on purpose, but then doing it on when you want to do it on purpose and where
And
you want to do it on purpose.
I agree. You got to. It's got to be repeatable and consistently repeatable.
So yeah, so yeah, I just need to get out and just try. I'm still playing with my tiny whip like you, John. I'm just still practicing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that practicing. You know, I mean, I'm at awe at some of these guys like Max 420 or whatever. I just call him
Yeah,
Max.
it's
That guy is awesome. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, he's the best.
So
Yeah.
in the chat, I'm putting the link to JC Flying. So subscribe to his channel. He's pushing 205 subscribers now. So let's just try to help him out, guys, and make that number go a little, you know.
I'm subscribed to Jenna. I watch some of her stuff. I watch everybody. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, so check
yeah.
out his channel. I mean, it's got some good stuff here. So, you know,
Yeah, I just need to put up more stuff. My last video was about the volcano. So I've got a lot of stuff I need to work on, but I just got pictures from the Reading Air Show. One of the Tuskegee Airmen that was there. I sent those out 2 days ago.
oh, good. I missed it. I'm sorry, Jen. I'll have to go check it out. Thanks for the reminder. And so, what did you use here for this?
Okay, that's not Air two. Yeah, that's not Air two. I didn't want to take a chance with any of the other ones. Like the Mavic Pro or the Air 2S, because one of these things may hit something. So the Air 2. So I was on the edge, and I just zoomed it in on it, and that's about it. I was on the edge of where firing those fireworks up around Fort Bragg, and that's what that is. That's where that is.
Okay,
My favorite spot to catch them. And
is
there's
that your secret spot?
man, my secret spot, yeah.
Yep, no, I
And
hear you. It's good to have those secret spots. I tell you.
Yeah, Ray has a lot of secret. He had a lot of secret spots. Now he's told us where they are. That's funny.
Well,
hey,
yeah,
Scott, Jack
Ray,
Rabbit's here.
Ray's
That
secret
was
spot is the Gulf of
yeah, that was
Mexico.
this year. Yeah, Barry there. Uh,
There's Lawrence.
and there's Lawrence. I think I was walking around my GoPro, and there's Uncle Bill. It the screen would go black like the thing shut off, but yet it's still recording.
Yeah, save the battery.
Yeah, no, it'll do that unless you just tap on the back of it and kind of wake up the screen. It'll still record.
There's Scott. Hey, buddy. How you doing, man?
I got there's a setting to you can set it to do that. And I got never set on that setting, but it does. But yeah, I got you now. Just tap on the screen, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just tap on the back of the screen and it should wake itself up.
Okay.
Just saves battery.
Yeah, he went in the water to retrieve the drone.
Yeah.
Al. That's
That's it.
Al there from uh, uh, South Florida drone flyers. Uh,
Yep, yep. And I think
yeah,
this is when everybody's just getting set up here. And this is massive corkscrew. Oh, there's Brad's skull.
yeah. Adrian there.
Yeah.
It was a good crowd there, I'll tell you. Compared to the first one. The first one we had a pretty good turnout as well. The
There's
second one
Maddie.
was Matty with his stuff. Matty, he's good with his FPV. He came a long way. I mean, only a year actually. But Matty is good.
Yeah, no, he dove in head first, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's he's good.
He
But
had
I just
some real nice drones there too. He's a police officer, state police officer. Hey,
yeah.
drone on, safe and strong. There you go.
I couldn't believe how short I was. I
Oh,
said, hey,
look at
is that?
John, look at the controller in my hand. What controller is that?
Oh yeah, you had your Femi,
Yeah,
and
that's one of the best controllers in my opinion because it just opens up like an accordion. Hey, there's Art, the big Art.
Yeah,
I had my Femi also. I had one of them. I have two of them. Uh, I have the Maybill. Yeah, the Maybill was the one they were having problem with,
Yeah,
and I didn't have one, so I bought the another one. And it happened to be the August bill. I did that one for a backup because I like the Femi so much. Uh, it's a good drone. Old
look how many
market.
cameras are rolling and drones are flying. Look at everybody's got either a camera or a drone going.
And Johnny there. And he's a great guy. Johnny is. He's good people.
He
yeah,
is a
he's
good
awesome.
person, no doubt. Oh, what a beautiful day! Beautiful scenery.
Yeah.
We miss you, Jenna. We were definitely talking about you. Yeah, where's Jenna?
Next year, see, well, I mean, next year I've got it all planned out already. I'm going to go visit my brother in March out in California, and I can work out there, so I don't necessarily have to take time off. And then at the end of March, beginning of April, for the next drone meetup, I can fly from California to Florida, then
That's
Florida back.
awesome. Yeah, I already reserved my room. Believe it or not, it's a Marriott on the water. Just a deep
My
Marriott.
my
So
reservations are made already. My reservations are made already. I made
good.
mine last.
Are you staying
I
at the
got
Hampton Inn?
I got the same room I had last year.
Okay, gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah.
So there we go. I'll go ahead and back this out. That
Hmm.
was a walk down a memory lane.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, fun 2 days indeed, Max Air 420. That's for sure. That was really a good time. And I got to stop my YouTube. It just it went down that wormhole, and I don't know where it's going. You know, once you get YouTube started, it's playing other videos you don't want to play. So, talking about YouTube, Jenna, have you gotten stuck on any like videos formats that make you laugh or give you pleasure? You know, fun. It's fun to watch it. I mean, brainless stuff. I
Um,
always want to hear what people are watching that are just like entertainment, just not educational or anything like that. You know what I mean?
well, that's a really good question. Make me laugh. There's one guy, and I'll have to look him up. I forgot his name because I don't know. I don't pay any attention to it, but he's a photographer, and he's just kind of engaging. He's fun. He goes out. He's taking pictures. Sometimes he'll use his drone, and he'll bring his wife along. Just moved from, I think, British Columbia to Nova Scotia. I'm blanking on his name because I'm trying to think of it. He used to partner with Andy, not, oh, is it Andy Gibb? Not the singer. Anyway, I'll think of it. All right, I could look it up here.
Okay, okay.
No, I just like he's just funny. I just like a good sense of humor. So
Well, I'm always like to hear what people are like. I've been stuck watching this Bushman um, like antics. This guy's dressed up as a plant, and they sit on this planter, and as people are walking by, they'll jump up and scare you.
Uh,
they they were doing that. Yes, there was a guy when we went last weekend when I went to Lancaster, and then on Sunday we went to Jim Thorpe, and there was a guy he was just sitting on a bench doing exactly that. We were on the other side of the street, and every once in a while you'd hear like a bunch of screams go off, and you'd look, and there'd be people jumping back, and yeah, so that's always good fun.
Yeah, so let me see if I can find this Bushman pranks. That's
Yeah.
what it is. So I'll share my screen again, and I mean, this is mindless stuff that is so fun for me
Yep.
because I've just been going through some personal things that I just wanted to do mindless stuff. All right, so this is one of them. Let's see, is this? I don't know. Let's watch this one. I guess this one. Let's see what happens. I'll say I'm terrible because I'll just sit there and watch like 10 to 15 minutes of this guy scaring people. You know what I mean? And like you see this big burly man, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna be real tough," and this guy jumps out and scares the crap out of him, and you see him running away. Okay, let's see this. So anyway, that's what I've been watching, stuff like this.
It's really great when you get one person like that. It's awesome.
He's- he almost got punched that time. I think I was mad. You know what I mean? All right, that's enough of that. But that's what I've been. That's in my feed. It's so funny because I just the stupidity like that just kind of makes you.
you know what we used to do when we were kids in the city, right? Well, uh, the downtown Brooklyn on a Saturday around the shopping areas. Everybody's here shopping. It's so crowded. You shoulders touching shoulders, and there'd be 4 or 5 of us walking along. We're like 11, 12 years old, and we stop and start looking at the sky and point up. And we just point up and then watch everybody bumping into each other because they all looking at the sky, trying to figure out what the heck we're looking at. And that was a riot. I mean, you see these people, they're all looking up at the sky like a bunch of nuts and running into each other. So that's what it was funny as heck watching them.
Well, you call them mindless moments of meditation. So
Yeah. Yeah, it just takes one. I might try that. I'll think I might go to a mall and just do that, and then watch and look around and see what people do. That's a good idea. I think I'm gonna do that. I'll take my, I'll take my,
No.
I'll take my about 360 go and put it on my hat and point up and then That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do. In fact, I'm gonna do that tomorrow
All
around
right.
lunchtime while the malls areas are crowded, and just point up. Look, yeah, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. And
So
post it.
you you're gonna make some people jump like this. This is gonna be funny. I can't wait to see
I
that.
can't wait. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna wait till lunchtime.
All right, I'm gonna play this one with audio.
Hmm.
All right, well, a couple more. Let's see what happens. Sorry, I mean just mindless stuff.
Mindless moments of meditation. That's what they are.
They really are. They because laughter. I can't remember the hormones that it releases, but they release making you laugh. Just like good hormones for some reason.
Well, no, seriously though, I mean, it is good, right? I mean, because I mean, that's what meditation does, right? I mean, it takes your mind off of the things that turn your mind into monkey mind, right? It just loop and loop, and you need something to kind of take your mind off of your monkey mind.
Your monkey mind, yeah.
So
There's
yeah,
nothing like a good laugh. I mean, laughter is good medicine.
it
It
is.
is,
It
especially
is.
when you have a big group of people together and you start cracking up, and you get to a point that you're almost like laughing and crying at the same time.
I love
Yeah,
I love that. There's some really funny stuff on TikTok.
another
Yeah.
thing we did when we were kids in the city and in the L, right? So here you are on the L, and a bunch of us, we have shopping bags full of water balloons,
Oh
and the,
boy.
and the people out there waiting on the bus and everything. But in the wintertime, and just as the train's coming in, we start dropping the water balloons down from the L onto the people down there watching. Boy, in the wintertime, they were pissed.
Yeah.
We thought it was funny, and they thought we were bad. Yeah,
Well, that was back in the day, right? When fun was fun.
yeah, fun was fun. They don't have fun today. They don't know. You can't have
No,
fun
I
with
mean, if you're having fun like that, you're a public nuisance, you're a menace, you're assaulting somebody, and yeah, it's whatever. It's
Yeah. Yeah, we did some pretty bad pranks
yeah,
too. That they were funny for us, but not so funny for the other people. But
So
it
we
was
didn't hurt anybody.
no, no, but it would be like grabbing dog poop and putting it in a bag, catch it on fire, knock on the door and run, and hide in the bush, and they open the door and go, "Oh my God, there's a bag on fire!" and they step on it. You're going, "Oh," you know. It was funny for us, but the people weren't funny, so we quit doing that one. But
We
it was
had a big we had this one big fat teacher, English teacher. It was in junior high school, and I mean she was big. And when we load a chair up with thumbtacks, those thumbtacks, the silver ones, and we have them, sit, just sit.
oh no,
We set him in a chair and
oh
watch.
no.
We sit there and watch. She sit down and never say a word, and we're like, man, wow, all those tacks. We have a half a box of thumbtacks. It's like, sitting up, and she just sit down there and never say a word, boy. I said, golly.
Yeah,
And she get up and her dress is all stuff too from the thumbtacks. See the thumbtacks.
you were terrible, John. Oh,
Oh, we used to do some crazy stuff, man. They don't think about things like that these days.
nope, not at all.
nope, nope. So let's get back on topic. So, are you planning. Oh, you've been doing a lot of jobs, John. Do you want to talk about some of the jobs you've been doing with your drone? I know that you've been doing some roof inspections and stuff like that.
and some photogrammetry with some construction sites that aren't far from it. In fact, there's one, two, three, like there's six right in a row I do, and they're within a quarter mile of each other on the same highway or road, 401. Uh, and I just went cold calling. You know, I'm starting out, yada yada. This is what I plan on doing. I got this program that does this, and I show some videos of from YouTube on my tablet. I said, "This is what it does," and yada yada yada. And yeah, we'll give you a shot. You hang out and do something. You know, you make sure you have your PPE and all that. Would you have all that? And that's how I got in the door. Next
So
thing you know, look, we have another job up here. Go see so and so. He's a site manager. Tell him I sent you up there. And so went from there. And then, and of course, I'm getting paid. I'm not complaining. Yeah.
So when you so John, when you say photogrammetry, are you mapping? Are you doing two-dimensional maps, or are you doing something
mapping? It's actually mapping, but
Yeah.
it's in progression. You know, one site I'll do once a week. I have three I do once a week, and they're really pleased with, and it's giving them a lot of information and how where they should be at point B because the weather's been good, but they're still at point A. What's going on here? You know, oh hey, here's so and so doing this, or what's this doing going over here? You know, it's like spying, I guess.
So are you
They,
using GCPs
I mean,
in your
I use uh, Mass Made Easy and
Okay.
and Drone Link,
Okay.
and
Yeah, Drone
I
Link's
was
pretty nice.
I was thinking of using Pix 40 and all those guys, but they're so high for me
Yeah.
right now. I'm not that level yet, making that kind of bucks, you know, to go into that. And then I only with Drone Link, I'll subscribe to it when I'm going to do something because it's put into that cost of the job. So it's $29, $30 for the package that I chose. So uh, I'll I'll subscribe that for that month and 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 do it that way. That's what I do instead of like subscribe for a whole year. So I'm paying as I go. It works out.
Yeah. So are you using GCPs with your mapping, or are you just doing just the two-dimensional orthogonal maps?
Just fine on the map.
Okay.
I'm not using ground positions and all that
Right.
stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. No.
I'm not surveying. Yeah. I'm not surveying. No. Are you
So you
surveying?
want to elaborate why you're not surveying?
I'm not surveying.
Well,
I'm
no, but you use those.
photogrammetry.
Yeah, no, but you use those just to tie in your, your overall uh, picture, if you would. Actually, just to make it more
3D-ish like that.
ground accurate. Let's put it that way, ground accurate. And then hence just to use your GCPs that way, or any other manual tie points
And
in.
then, I'll, well, there was one the other day. No, about a few weeks ago. I just flew the drone, you know, flying around the side video and here real low. It's going inside places, stuff like that. Looking,
Well, that'd be cool.
everybody's happy. There's there's a another site coming up. It's a housing development, and that one contractor knows the contractor with this one, and we were talking about it. He said, "I'll give you a hand." He said, "I'll get you in there," you know, because they were happy too. We'll talk. Uh,
Nice, nice. So how do you, I mean, if you don't mind my, and you don't have to say specifically because I kind of know, that's, very individualistic, but generally, how do you price your jobs?
oh, how do I price my job? Okay, I add. Okay, my time. I'm $50 an hour.
That's fine. No, that's a good
No,
price.
no. I mean, for the whole pack, my time. I mean, I'll write it down. My time is $50 an hour. My insurance cost me $10 an hour for $1 million policy. So that times two.
Yeah.
Do you
my
charge travel time?
huh?
Do you charge travel time and editing time also?
Oh yeah,
Is
yeah. All of my time is charged, uh, put in there. You know, like I said, my time for flying time is $50 an hour. My insurance it costs me $10, but it's $20. So I add that in there. My gas, if I drive one particular car, it's I pay $5 a gallon. So with a 10-gallon tank, so I'm always using a full tank. So you know that's in there. That's another $50 that's in there. Uh, then there's the programs. Just another. It's 29 bucks, and that's $50.
Right.
and and then Mass Made Easy. That's another $25. So you add that all up, and that's how I price it like that.
Right. Not, do you subscribe
A little,
to
a little extra,
Maps Made Easy or yeah, because I've done Maps Made Easy too, and for the
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, I
I just
just do it
add
as a
all
hobby
that
whenever I
together.
need to do it.
Yeah, I like Mass Made Easy. It takes a while, you know,
Yeah,
but, I'm satisfied with that. Yeah. So that's
nice,
how I do it.
nice. Okay, yeah, no, I just wondered because I've done a little
Oh,
bit of
yeah,
stuff here and there.
so yeah, it's no secret.
Well, I mean, some people, don't want to divulge their business secrets, so to speak. It's
Well,
all in the
hey,
hush. It's all in the hush hush.
uh, no, well, okay.
I do it cash only.
Yeah,
I
hush.
did, I did. For this one guy, I did two roofing jobs, two, three, two. Yesterday was. Wait a minute. Yeah, yesterday was two, and one today on his rental property, and I charged $150 a pop. Yeah, no
Yeah,
complaint.
that's definitely beer money.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. John, I'm going to share a video with the audience here, and this is from your channel, and it's going to be a surprise. Let's see what you
I like
think.
Jenna's over the water, boy. Yeah. Oh, that one. Oh, that one there. Yeah, there's another one of my night jobs.
All right, so what are you flying? Looks like the Air 2S.
That's the Air 2S, and of course, get the strobe. I keep of course, the white strip up top, and I have a green and a red on the front legs, arms, and I fly in the perimeter of this little fair they have every year, right after school closes. They have this fair, and I just fly around the perimeter of it. I hit it, try to hit it
Do
each
you,
time it comes out.
do you remember your camera settings? Were you just 4K 25 frames per
Oh,
second?
no, let me see. I did. Let me see. Uh, 2.75 at uh, oh, 800. Yeah, 800. 44, 46K. Uh, one, one over, what do we see? One, two something wide open. That's about it. I never do auto. I mean,
Yeah,
well,
no, actually,
at
that's what
night,
I'm asking.
Wow.
at night you're not gonna do it. Daytime, I don't use auto for anything. Uh,
So it was 2.7 to 25 frames a second, 24 maybe.
yeah, I had yeah, 25 a second.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and and then you tweaked your shutter speed to um, whatever you said. It looks really nice. It really does.
Does.
So and so
yeah.
even
The LTOS does a fine job. I like it a lot. I use
yeah,
I, I use that for work too. The Air 2S on the with the Mass Made Easy and Drone Link. Uh, no, that's the Air 2. I'm thinking, darn, the Air 2. They just got the thing for the Air 2S and the Mini 2 for Drone Link.
yeah, but I mean, yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell what people are wearing. You can tell if they're wearing jeans and shirts and color, and it looks really good.
Yeah, it
For
does.
and so yeah, it definitely looks good, and you're still moving at a pretty decent clip, and you don't see any of that blurring. So I mean, it's looking good. What do you think, Jenna? I definitely.
No, I think it looks nice. I mean, real
And,
nice. The Mini 3 is supposed to be good, but I guess there's shipping
and
issues with the Mini 3.
and that manual orbit too. I have never used the program orbit or point of interest thing, what have you. I've never used it. I practice and practice and
That
practice
was
manual
that was
orbit.
nice.
I,
That was
I,
nice.
yeah.
Really well done, John. Well done.
Thank you so much. That is coming in there. That's what I like to catch it when they're coming in.
Yeah, I usually catch it too. Yeah. Oh, I mean, hand catch it.
Yeah.
Um,
I got cut with that darn Femi. Both my arms. I don't know if I.
oh no!
Yeah, man. I was doing a hand catch with the Femi, and now this was at 20. The scars are still here. That thing cut deep on on this arm here. In fact, let me see. Yeah, see right here, the discoloration line, right? Okay, yeah, right here and here. That's from the Femi there, and I got one on this arm too. And it cut so fast you couldn't even feel it. And that was my hand catching days with over with that.
That was the end of that.
Yeah, as it was coming in, the wind shifted and whoo, and wow. I mean,
Oh
that fast. I didn't even feel it until
yeah,
after.
I've gotten little cuts, not as deep as what you're saying, but
Yeah.
Uh,
No, I haven't had any issues.
knock
yeah,
on wood.
I don't hand catch. If mine is going to pull of water, that's tough. I'm not hand catching. Of course, I got it away, but
We'll have we'll have to get you some like a shark mesh, John. So shark mesh outfit. You can wear that with your hand patch.
That's a good one, Jenna. That would definitely protect you for sure.
Yeah, no, that'd make a pretty funny video, actually. Yep.
Well, I
so
can't believe
what do you guys think about? What do you guys think about the that DJI, right? With the new drones, we're coming out with all these drones, and they're all getting stuck to the one controller. I had,
well, I mean, the new controller is only for Omni. Sorry, I keep saying 3 plus. And there's only two drones that I know of that uses OcuSync 3 Plus. And that's a Mavic 3 and a Mini 3. So the new controllers aren't going to be able to sync up to those two drones. And so,
That's with that new controller.
right.
But you can also use the controller that we use now, and my with them as well. You're not stuck to that new uh, RC controller. All right.
I'm not sure if you can use the Mini 3 with the older controllers.
I don't think
Because
you can.
I don't think you can because see those are OcuSync 3, and so now they should have just called it OcuSync 4 instead of this 3 Plus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
But it's classic DJI, and that's how they get all the money out of us, right? They come up with a Phantom 4, and then you got the Phantom 4 Advance, and blah 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 blah. You know what I'm talking about? And so they're always upgrading these little steps in the product line, and they're trying
Uh,
to get you to sell your old one or trade it in, and then get the latest and greatest product. So
well, like today, when I use my Air 2 on the roof, and uh, and I'm going through to get to the Air 2, to connect. And here I said, golly, I got all these drones. I got the Mini 2, I got the Mini, I got the FPV, I got, oh, dang, gone. I said, yeah, I got a bunch of drones on this thing. I wonder if something's going to clash one day. Within the controller might get pissed off and say, I've had enough of this. I'll, they're loading me up. I'll take care of them. He's flying the Air 2. I think I'll switch myself to the FPV for him, for a while. And he starts going, hey, well, you know what I'm saying? It just seems like it's
Oh
over.
yeah, I mean it's just going to be like it's just going to be like Toy Story. You know, I mean they're just going to wake up in the middle of the night and they're just going to start battling each other around.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my only concern with it. I mean, with with that one controller. And then they say I hear things with the new one that the screen is darkening in the sunlight. You know how you got to use the shade and all that, like with your phone or tablet. But this screen, it's turning dark. You can't see where the hell you're going.
yeah, yeah, I know, I know. It's because it's only 700 nits, so it's definitely going to be overpowered in in the beach or conditions before.
And Jenna, you'd have a problem with that controller, wouldn't you? Where you fly around a lot of water stuff, open areas like that.
Who, me?
Yeah. what, you fly around a lot of water and things of this nature.
Sometimes I do. I have.
I've never.
I haven't in a while. Even when I was in Hawaii, I only flew over just a
Oh,
tiny bit of the water.
oh,
But
really?
that was just with the Air 2S, and it was fine. I have not gotten to the point where I'm comfortable with flying over water with my little um, GEP RC. I probably would, if I was just cruising around, and I know enough when it starts, when the voltage starts to get low, to bring it back. So, you got to do it at some point, but there's not that much water here. I mean, because I'm on the side of a hill.
I was talking about like an open area, like this, open sunlight. I've been out over Wilmington, and I'm going along Carolina Beach, and my screen is just fine. Next thing I go, wow, it's getting dark, from the light hitting it, even with a shade on it, trying to turn
Yeah, no. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, when I'm flying, my DJI and a tablet, I mean, because I'll use a tablet when I'm flying, the camera drones. And yeah, I mean, there are times it's like you're trying to move and position yourself and
I
yeah.
hate.
Yeah,
But I also have confidence in those drones in the sense that, as long as I got battery, they're flying. I could take my hands off and they're going to be fine.
Yeah.
FPV, not so much, but
No.
So I was flying.
I got a hat umbrella. You ever see one of those?
Oh yes, yes.
It's an umbrella, but you put it on your head like a hat. It's got the band,
Yeah.
but it opens up and it's an umbrella. And I use that sometimes.
I
yeah,
tell you what.
flying drones is, you are not making a fashion statement when you are flying drones. You are not.
Agreed. I got shocked by Greg Harley FPV, and we were flying on the beach that Sunday at Jensen Beach, Florida, and I could not see the screen, and I was chasing a sailboat with the Xeno Mini Pro, and I was like this with the controller under here like this, and Greg comes by and goes, ah! And I'm like, no, I can't see. I was just like really close to the sail, you jerk. Leave me alone. So that that's why I like black shirts, because you can point the screen right at your shirt and you don't get that reflection from the sky. You know what I'm talking about? We're
Yeah.
always trying to find a shadow that doesn't reflect. And, uh, I don't know. That's why, and I like long sleeves too, because if I'm flying FPV, there's no way I'm going to swat a mosquito off me or a bug off me.
Well,
And
yeah.
you just have to sit there and grunt, they're going, dog.
Yeah, not so much per se, because I had I was flying I was flying around, and this is going to end up being part of the video. So I was flying, around this building, and I was going underneath the the uh, porch overpass or whatever, and I could tell a bee was on this hand, and I'm allergic to bees. Something I said,
Oh,
oh God, I don't sting, I can. So I'm trying to do my best, and finally I just had enough. And of course I'm like trying to flick it off, and of course I flick off. The drone goes up and hits the concrete there, broken
oh,
the leg. Yeah, I'm not going to see, and it's like, oh, for crying out loud. So,
yeah. I had one sting me in my hands while I was flying.
yeah, see, I
I,
can't do that.
I can't do that. And I literally just I hit the kill switch. I just like it's gonna
Well,
hit the
my
ground.
friend's place when I'm flying out there with my FPV, and that's when the gnats want to come out. I mean, they're like at the door, and I'm like, hey, blowing a flight gun, or shaking like this. And here they're just like, we got
You
it,
need,
man.
I swear to God, you need like little hand thingies, or like the hand gloves, even in the
Yeah.
summer, like the hand gloves, but the finger gloves. You need your mosquito netting over your face,
Yeah.
like you're in like Alaska or something like that.
I
Everything.
know.
I mean, talk about the foul weather gear just to go fly a drone.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. All right, so we're running a little over, but I wanted to see if I can find something. Talking about this, I was in Orlando, and Orlando has unbelievable. Um, it's got the second highest swing in the U.S. Is one of those rocket swings, that goes up and spins around way up high, and it's got this huge Ferris wheel. Let me see if I can find a video. You guys continue on, and
And what is it? It's a streamer of some sort.
no, I'm going to try to find a video that I took. But when I was flying there, Jenna, I was like, I don't want to be in a parking lot because people are going to be approaching me and what are you doing? Where are you at? Where's the drone? So I kind of went like off to the side of the road, close to all the trees. And little did I know, I was walking into the mosquito heaven. And next, I mean, I'm flying and there's mosquitoes like buzzing me, and I was like, I had long sleeves on, but my hands were getting it, my head, my ears were getting it, and I was like, oh my gosh. But
Yeah, no, it's nasty. I hate. But I mean, if I get bit by a mosquito too, I just blow up and welt up, and it's
Oh
nasty.
no.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's just not good. You know,
yeah.
it's just
Well, for anticipation purposes, so here's an unopened box,
oh yay. Let me
still
let me
unopened, but not to
let me
say that
show the
BGI
picture.
gets all the money. But yeah, here's an iFlight box.
Oh yay.
Oh,
So
wow.
we'll have to see what's in that at some point because I think what powers it is actually um, it is a nice success battery.
Oh
Wow.
yeah. Now we're
Ooh.
talking 5 inch.
Something something's cooking,
Yeah,
and
it
it's
is.
not me.
What'd you buy? 2750s? Um, 2750 motors,
Oh, I don't
maybe.
know. It was on my wish list to do, and I wasn't gonna. It wasn't gonna be a Christmas present because I don't like flying drones in the middle of winter. So it's my
Well, you
it's
got
my
the real MTV, yeah.
Christmas in July is what it is.
Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
Yep.
That's
Christmas.
allowed.
Yes, it is.
Huh.
Oh,
Wow.
I
Congratulations.
believe
Hope you have fun.
Yeah, it's going to get opened here in a little bit. I mean, not tonight because I might get open a weekend or perhaps the following weekend. We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to share my screen, and then we're probably going to have to drop here because we're running a little over. Okay, so I finally found a disk drive that had the files in it, and so as you can see, this is the Mavic 2 Pro. You can get
Oh,
some really
pretty.
nice, really pretty shots, right? Um,
That is beautiful.
and so I'm going to X this out and try to find a video. Yeah, probably this one. Again, I'm like John. I won't do any of this automated flights. I will do, and I actually went on this Icon Ferris wheels. I think is what it's called. But this is the swing I was telling you about, and it goes up. Oh my gosh, I have the wrong screen share. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I need to put it over here. I'm talking, and you guys don't see it. Um,
Wow.
do you see the swing right here?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You see it? It's
Yeah.
going up. It goes all the way up to the top.
Oh,
It's like
yeah,
yeah.
it's
yeah.
400 feet
Yeah.
because that's the limit that I was at. And so I got smart the next time and I walked up to this parking lot here and then I got an extra 50 feet out of it or and I could fly above it. But
Mhm.
and you can see it's actually coming down. Yeah, it's coming down. There it is.
Yeah, it's coming down now.
And,
Wow.
and And I actually took my pocket with me and while I rode this up here, so I got a point of view. I never made a video too. I needed to make the video. I have all the footage, as you can see. And so I got the first person view of this you sitting here in the swing and spinning around. And I rode this thing too. These are really pretty cool. All in Ks, like air conditioning, little
Uh,
pods. Um,
What drone was this, Al?
uh, Nothing really, I don't think.
Oh no, which drone?
Oh, which drone? This was the 2 Pro.
Yeah, it's nice.
oh,
It's got a nice picture.
It is. It really is nice. But while I was flying this whole scenario, those mosquitoes were just tearing me apart. But I couldn't put it down because it was like I only had one night here, and then it was a business trip. So then I had to move on to another city. So I was like, this is it. I got to, this is all the time I have. I'm not coming back. So I that's what I did, and flew this thing. Oh, there they are. Look at them. Yeah,
and where was
and
that?
this is Orlando.
Orlando?
Wow.
Yeah, Orlando. And riding on that swing is really really fun, guys. I mean, super fun.
Huh.
And it goes way up there. I mean, because you can look down in here. There's the interstate down here. That's Route 4. So this is on the west side of the city, heading toward Tampa. So if you ever get a chance to stop by, it's a really nice area. And I don't know why my Mavic 2 Pro does that little glitch when I slow down. Do you see that happening with your gimbal too, Jenna? When you're moving fast and then you just like let go of the stick and the gimbal just like boom, doesn't adjust right.
It was doing that with the Air 2S. I thought the one time, I don't know what it was. It was doing something funky, but that's probably user error.
And
My
it's
Air 2S one time, gimbal, oh, the gimbal shot up
yeah.
on its, and I'm looking up, what the heck? And all I could see was sky. So I just brought it back home right away.
Okay, so this is where I wanted to give you a reference where I was standing. You see how I did that? That was all automatic. And this is where I was flying from.
Really?
Back away from everybody in this little field away from everybody. And that's where the mosquitoes were. And they just tore me up. But
Huh.
yeah, I need to put this video together. I think it'll be good video. Okay, so we've come to the end of the show, guys. Thanks for hanging in there this long. So, John, we come to the shameless promotion part of the show. Is there anything you'd like to promote?
Not myself. Fly
No.
safe.
There you go. That's a good one, John. Really is
Uh,
good.
Yes, 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 yes.
Love it. Jenna,
and the
anything you
I would like to promote not my boobs. Just want to be clear about this, but
okay.
and the James Webb Space Telescope and the incredible images that they got back just a couple days ago.
oh
Just
yeah. Oh yeah.
outstanding, beautiful, wonderful. It's just going to present more questions than answers, but that's the beauty of science and the beauty of space exploration.
Good one,
Yeah, that's
Jenna. Oh,
unbelievable.
awesome. John, it's been a real pleasure having you. Definitely have to come back and share some more of your stories and flying and jobs and all this stuff. And we definitely want to have to meet you in person again. And
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
yeah, Jenna, always a pleasure hanging out with you. Thank you for joining me as
Yes.
usual
No.
and
I,
co-anchoring with me. I've tried to get Brad. Brad's been very busy, and so you're at. Thank, thanks for helping.
you
So
got
with
it.
that said, guys, we're done. Just say goodbye to everybody. Bye, everybody.
Yeah,
Bye,
thanks
everybody.
everyone for coming in. Bye bye. Thanks for coming in.
Yes.
Thanks for
Thank you.
having me on